Hello, sir.
Hello.
Juvaid ji, please start.
Oh, shall I start?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sure, Kuldeep ji.
Okay, sir.
Sorry that
Sir.
delay from my side.
Hello.
I'm sorry that I couldn't connect on time. There was a bit.
No, sir. No, it's most welcome, sir. It's so you are, sir,
No
most
problem,
welcome, sir.
Oh, no
If
issues.
you are troubling, giving you a trouble.
Not at all. Not at all.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Please carry on.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
सर थोड़ी आवाज कम है.
सर कैमरा भी ऑन करना. Please, sir. It's our request, sir.
Camera is on.
ठीक है.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir. थोड़ा सा
Yes, sir.
तो बताइए.
नहीं ठीक है सर. आवाज ठीक है.
ठीक सर.
Okay, fine. So, good afternoon, everyone. You might be aware, maybe Kuldeep sir might have told you, though it was on a short notice that it was requested for the students of their esteemed college. First of all, before starting anything, any guy having any question? What this program is all about?
Anybody has, because you are this is second lecture. You have any query? Please ask first, so that he will relevant deliver lecture on that.
Atisham.
I think you continue, sir.
Atisham, do you have any query on entrepreneurship?
Sorry?
Sir, I am talking to Atisham. If he has any query related to entrepreneurship.
So I guess the topic will be cleared by the lecture itself.
Could you just hold on a moment?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
अगर किसी को भी कोई क्वेरी है रिलेटेड टू एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, आप सर से डायरेक्ट पूछ सकते हैं. Those students who are interested in opening their own enterprise.
Hello.
जुवेर जी आप शुरू कीजिए.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Could you listen to my?
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. Anyone having any question? Because I was not able to listen from your side properly. Yeah, someone was having some kind of a question. Shall I start?
You start, sir, please.
Okay, because last time we had an session regarding entrepreneurship and how government and its authorities are focused on entrepreneurship. They want, because everyone job cannot be provided to every individual, every qualified person. So government of India and our state government had various schemes that they want the budding entrepreneurs to take so that they can start their business ventures. Last time we had discussed about why you should start entrepreneurship and what are the reasons you should start about entrepreneurship. Now, I believe there might have been some doubts from few candidates, few students, regarding if someone decides to go for entrepreneurship, he should be supported some way by the government or by the administration. So we had Kuldeep sir and me had some discussion about it, and they insisted that you provide some details about how the entrepreneurs, if from their college they choose entrepreneurship as their uh, career option, how they should start. There are various, the first and foremost thing in it is that a person should decide what he should do, what he has to do. Uh, Last time, as I said, there are two things for any individual. One is the life, the way it comes to you, you take it. And the second thing is, the second way is that you know, follow your dreams. There are only two things. I'm sure there might be a lot of engineering students in this session at present. Can any one of them say there are different streams, civil engineering, mechanical, or computers? So how many of you, this is a question to you, I'm asking, how many of you have, chosen the stream they wanted to choose? They appeared in examinations, you appeared in examinations, but how many of you have gone into civil engineering stream because they wanted to go for civil engineering or mechanical engineering? अगर मैं इंटरेस्टेड था, मेरा ख्वाब था, मेरा शौक था, मेरा पैशन था कि मैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में जाऊं, मेरा मेरा कैरियर होना चाहिए सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में। 12th के बाद मैंने एग्जाम्स दिए, जो एंट्रेंस होता है, उसके बाद मेरा हो गया सपोज मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग, एंड आई ऑप्टेड फॉर मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर, कितने ऐसे हैं अपने, यू आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन टू योरसेल्फ, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर जिनका ख्वाब था सिविल इंजीनियरिंग और वो सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में ही चले गए, उनको सिविल इंजीनियरिंग ही मिला एज अ कैरियर ऑप्शन. और हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर देयर जिनका मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग ड्रीम था कि मैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग में अपना कैरियर बनाना चाहता हूं, एंड देन दे ऑप्टेड मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू? So there are two things. एक है कि अगर मैं if I wanted to opt civil engineering as an option, the first attempt I जो मेरा पहला attempt है entrance का, मेरा entrance attempt के बाद मेरा mechanical engineering में selection हुआ या computer engineering में selection हुआ. This is only for an example. I'm only saying this for example purposes. और फिर मैंने वो चूज ना करके सेकेंड ईयर फिर से अटेम्प्ट किया बिकॉज मैं सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में जाना चाहता हूं. सेकेंड ईयर भी अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया, फिर थर्ड ईयर फिर से अटेम्प्ट किया क्योंकि मेरा सिविल इंजीनियरिंग में इंटरेस्ट है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू? ओनली अ लिमिटेड, फ्यू ऑफ यू माइट बी, जो अपने पैशन को, जो अपने कैरियर गोल को फॉलो करते हैं. दूसरा चीज क्या होता है, द सेकंड थिंग इज, मैंने एंट्रेंस दे दिया, I gave entrance examinations. I wanted to be civil engineering student. I wanted to opt civil engineering, but then मेरा हो गया civil mechanical engineering या electronics में या computer sciences में, और मैंने opt कर लिया. वो दूसरा option है. The way life comes to you, you accept that. अब number of you, a lot of students would have decided कि मैं ये कैरियर अब ऑप्शन करूंगा, इसके बाद मैं ये जो आपका career in terms of earnings. मैं जी जॉब करूंगा. Lot of you might have decided कि मैं private sector में जॉब करूंगा. I would go for private sector because growth वहाँ पे अच्छी खासी है, scope ज़्यादा है. Lot of students among you would have decided that they should go for government jobs. Now, if only a few might be there who might have decided that they should go for entrepreneurship. Now, private sector and government sector is a saturated sector. वहाँ पे job opportunities हैं, ठीक ठाक opportunities, ऐसा नहीं है, but it's difficult for them to provide job opportunity to each and every candidate, each and every student. Now, क्या है फिर? Option बचता है कि now you start something of your own. Okay. Now, when a person decides that he should start something of their own, अब इसमें भी वही दो चीजें हैं. वो लाइफ के हर एक स्टेज में आ जाता है कि आप किस तरह से ऑप्ट करना चाहते हो सकता है बहुत सारे आप में से ऐसे स्टूडेंट हो जिन्होंने पहले ही डिसाइड कर लिया हो दैट दे विल गो फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, वो अपना कुछ वेंचर स्टार्ट करेंगे. बट देन देयर माइट बी फ्यू स्टूडेंट्स हु माइट हैव who might have decided, the way it comes, they will apply for jobs, or at a later stage they decide that they should go for entrepreneurship. Now, what for them? It's a known fact that job cannot be provided to each and every student. There are lakhs of students getting qualified each year, passing their examinations, getting degrees, but then jobs are not इतने jobs generate नहीं हो पा रहे हैं. अब what's the option? Government of India and state government, UT government had already decided that we should, give these students, these educated students, a way wherein they can start their own business. अब इसमें कुछ जो इंस्टीट्यूट्स हैं मैं नाम बता सकता हूँ आपको कुछ. One is JK, Jammu Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute, wherein they train students qualified and maybe less qualified than you. वो भी मैं अभी थोड़ी देर में बताऊंगा, के लिए अलग स्कीम है. Then there is funding. We not only, because I am a part of Jammu Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute, so we not only train students how to start their business ventures, we guide them, we fund them, provided they provide the formalities वो पूरी कर लेते हैं. We also fund them, so there is no need to worry for these students. Then there is another institute जिनके बारे में मैं बता तो नहीं सकता, but yes, I can give you details कि कहाँ से फंडिंग वगैरह या जो एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप फोकस है वो कहाँ से हो सकता है. So there is खादी विलेज इंडस्ट्रीज बोर्ड, खादी विलेज इंडस्ट्रीज कमीशन जो सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का है. Then there is MSME जो मिनिस्ट्री है of small and medium enterprises. They fund candidates, they fund business entrepreneurs as per their, हाँ वहाँ पे जो क्राइटेरिया है वो सिर्फ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के लिए है. Then there is DIC, Directorate of Industries and Commerce, they also fund. So ये कुछ institutions हैं जो फंड करते हैं अदर देन बैंक्स. बैंक तो अलग तरीके से फंड करता है, बट ये जो इंस्टीट्यूशंस गवर्नमेंट ने एस्टैब्लिश किए हैं ये इस पर्पस से किए हैं with the purpose so that these budding entrepreneurs जिनका कोई अपना बिजनेस वेंचर स्टार्ट करने का प्रोग्राम है उनको हेल्प की जाए. ओके, नाउ जो DIC है, KVIB, KVIC या जो MSME है, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ मीडियम एंड स्मॉल मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस, उनके जो अपनी फॉर्मेलिटीज क्या उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं उन पे मैं अभी तो कुछ नहीं कह सकता. यू नीड टू फॉलो फॉर दैट. अब अगर आप में से कुछ एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हैं, अच्छा मोर देन दैट, इसके बगैर ये चीज जरूरी यहाँ पे मेंशन करना है, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने ऑलमोस्ट हर यूनिवर्सिटी में एक स्पेसिफिक सेल बनाई है. एक स्पेसिफिक डिपार्टमेंट तो नहीं कह सकते बिकॉज वो किसी एक डिपार्टमेंट के अंडर काम करते हैं, तो एक स्पेसिफिक सेल बनाई है जिसे इंक्यूबेशन सेल बोला जाता है, जहां पे wherein if a candidate, irrespective of his qualification, irrespective of his knowledge and age, if they have an idea, they go to that incubation center, जो उनका nearest incubation center होता है, वहां पे वो स्टार्टअप इंडिया, जो हमारी एक और पॉलिसी है गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की, वहां पे अपना आइडिया देते हैं उनको। तो वो जो स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी की नोडल एजेंसी होती है, वो उस आइडिया को देखते हैं, उसकी स्कोप, उसका नेचर, सब कुछ स्टडी करने के बाद, इफ दे फील दिस आइडिया हैज अ पोटेंशियल टू बिकम एन बिजनेस एंटिटी, एक कामयाब बिजनेस एंटिटी बनने का पोटेंशियल है इसमें, वो क्या करते हैं, दे सपोर्ट दिस इंडिविजुअल, they support that budding entrepreneur in terms of financing तो होगी ही उसमें, उसे एक मेंटर भी प्रोवाइड किया जाता है जो कि उसको गाइड करता है, जो कि ऑलरेडी एक बिजनेस एस्टैब्लिशमेंट होती है, उनका ओनर या उनका प्रमोटर होता है। उनके बाद उसका जो है 1 साल तक उसको एक स्पेस प्रोवाइड की जाती है, जगह प्रोवाइड की जाती है, जहां से वो अपना बिजनेस जो है स्टार्ट कर लेता है। एंड देन देयर इज फंडिंग पार्ट आल्सो। अगर आपके उस एंटरप्रेन्योर के जो उसका आइडिया है उसको मॉडिफिकेशन, उसको डेवलपमेंट की ज़रूरत है, तो 1 साल तक वो उस जगह पे, जो कि इंक्यूबेशन सेल जो है वो उसको प्रोवाइड करती है, वहाँ से वो उस चीज़ में डेवलपमेंट ला सकता है, इम्प्रूवमेंट ला सकता है। और उसके बाद उसके जो फंडिंग है वो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया थ्रू स्टार्टअप पॉलिसी के ज़रिए फंड किया जाता है। नाउ कमिंग बैक टू आवर इंस्टीट्यूट, क्योंकि मैं अपने इंस्टीट्यूट की बात कर सकता हूँ। अगर इफ any among you has decided that they will be going for entrepreneurship, there are few schemes from our side. There are 3 schemes that we offer. One is NMDFC scheme, that is National Minorities Development Financial Corporation, unki scheme ek hai. The other is Youth Startup Loan Scheme. Third is Seed Capital Fund Scheme, SCFS उसको शॉर्ट फॉर्म में हम कहते हैं, YSLS फॉर यूथ स्टार्टअप लोन स्कीम। एंड नेशनल माइनॉरिटीज डेवलपमेंट फाइनेंशियल कॉर्पोरेशन की जो स्कीम है उसमें NMDFC उससे शॉर्ट फॉर्म में हम कहते हैं। सो एनी इंडिविजुअल जो इंटरेस्टेड है अपना बिजनेस एस्टैब्लिश करने के लिए, वो हमारे पास आएगा। वी विल ऑफर देम फाइनेंसिंग एंड ट्रेनिंग। पहले ट्रेनिंग होती है, कुछ दिनों की ट्रेनिंग होती है, जहाँ पे हम ट्रेन करते हैं एक कैंडिडेट को कि किस तरीके से आपको अपना बिजनेस चलाना है, प्रॉफिट कैसे कमाना है, प्रॉफिट किस तरह से आप ला सकते हो, और आपकी जो टोटल जनरेशन है रेवेन्यू में से आप यू कैन नॉट डिसाइड रेवेन्यू इज प्रॉफिट। सो वो सारी चीज़ें आपका, अगर स्पेशलाइज्ड कोई एक्टिविटी है उसके रिगार्डिंग स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग आपको दी जाती है। सो ये चीज़ें हैं। अब मैं फंडिंग के पार्ट पे आता हूँ। जब आप हमारे पास आते हैं, रजिस्ट्रेशन करते हैं, आपको एक इंटरव्यू फेस करना होता है जिसमें जो गवर्नमेंट है, तो कुछ गवर्नमेंट के ऑफिशियल्स भी पैनल में रहते हैं। उसमें डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज एंड कॉमर्स के कुछ मेंबर्स होते हैं, एम्प्लॉयमेंट, लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट के मेंबर्स होते हैं, जेके बैंक के कुछ मेंबर्स होते हैं, और हमारी जो इंस्टीट्यूट है उनके मेंबर्स होते हैं। तो वो एक आपके आइडिया को समझने की कोशिश करेंगे पहले। ऐसा नहीं है कि इट्स नॉट लाइक एनीवन कैन कम एंड टेक लोन। दे वांट टू एनालाइज योर बिजनेस आइडिया, क्या बिजनेस करना चाहते हैं, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटी यू वांट टू स्टार्ट। देन दे एनालाइज कि इस एक्टिविटी के बारे में, इफ यू वांट टू स्टार्ट एनी एक्टिविटी, व्हाट इज योर नॉलेज अबाउट दैट एक्टिविटी, उसके बारे में आपको कितना पता है। नाउ जब आप वो फेस करते हैं, दैट्स नॉट दैट मच डिफिकल्ट। व्हेन अ पर्सन हैज डिसाइडेड दैट ही शुड गो फॉर एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप और कोई एक्टिविटी चूज कर लेता है, देन ही हैड ऑलरेडी गैदर्ड सम काइंड ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन रिगार्डिंग दैट एक्टिविटी। सो आफ्टर दैट आप एक ट्रेनिंग बैठते हैं विदाउट एनी, फॉर दैट ट्रेनिंग यू डोंट नीड टू पे एनीथिंग, दैट्स फ्रॉम द गवर्नमेंट, फ्रॉम द एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जो प्रोवाइड्स यू द ट्रेनिंग। Now, after you complete your training, जिसमें आपको स्पेशली ट्रेन किया जाता है, या अगर कोई स्पेशल एक्टिविटी है उसके रिगार्डिंग स्पेशल ट्रेन किया जाता है, नॉलेज दी जाती है आपको। एंड आफ्टर दैट जब आप अब अपनी एक्टिविटी स्टार्ट करने के लिए तैयार हैं, प्रोवाइडेड द फॉर्मेलिटीज भी मैं बताऊंगा आपको, उसके बाद आपका जो आइडिया है वो इसका डीपीआर बनता है। डीपीआर बनने के बाद आपका अप्रूव जो केस है, फाइल है, जो आपकी एक्टिविटी है, ये गवर्नमेंट के पास जाती है, वो अप्रूव कर देते हैं। नाउ कमिंग टू द पार्ट कि आप किस स्कीम में जा सकते हैं। जो स्कीम्स है, ये 3 स्कीम्स हैं हमारे पास अभी। तीनों स्कीम्स क्वालिफिकेशन बेस्ड है, प्लस आप फंडिंग कितनी चाहते हैं, किस तरह की चाहते हैं, उस पे बेस्ड है। सबसे पहले मैं बताऊं नेशनल माइनॉरिटी डेवलपमेंट फाइनेंशियल कॉर्पोरेशन की जो स्कीम हमारे पास है, उसमें जो माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी है हमारे देश में, हमारी कंट्री में, वी फंड द माइनॉरिटी कम्युनिटी, जिसमें हमारे क्रिश्चियंस, हमारे जैन कम्युनिटी, जिसमें हमारे बुद्धिस्ट, पारसीज, सिख्स, मुस्लिम्स, तो ये कम्युनिटीज को हम फंडिंग करते हैं उनकी एक्टिविटी पे। अब इसमें फंडिंग एट द मैक्सिमम जो कैपेक्स रहता है वो 4 लाख रुपीस तक रहता है। एक गारंटर देना होता है उनको, और ट्रेनिंग जो बाकी मैंने अभी बताया वो सारा उसी तरीके से चलता है। दैट हैज टू गो फॉर एवरी स्कीम। अब नाउ दैट एक्टिविटी इज ऑन अ बेसिक लेवल wherein a person can start a provisional store, a dairy farm, छोटा सा डेयरी फार्म, पोल्ट्री फार्म, या शीप फार्म, एपेरीज जो है, बी कीपिंग, उस तरीके की एक्टिविटी है, तो उसके लिए हम ये सपोर्ट करते हैं, प्रोवाइडेड ही प्रोवाइड्स एस ए गवर्नमेंट एम्प्लॉय एज गारंटर। द सेकेंड स्कीम इज, अच्छा, इसमें जो एज लिमिट है दैट इज बिटवीन 18 to 35 years. The age of that incumbent entrepreneur should be between 18 and 35 years. Now, moving a bit higher in the ladder, there is Youth Startup Loan Scheme, जो हमारी स्टेट की स्कीम थी, जो अर्स्टवाइल स्टेट हमारी थी, उसकी स्कीम थी। तो उसमें क्या होता था, wherein we segregated the qualified individuals, irrespective of their minority वगैरह का इसमें कोई कंसेप्ट नहीं है। Everyone can apply, provided he is a resident of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, इसमें क्या है, we have segregated the funding part into 3 categories. In fact, 4. Number 1 is 12th pass. Those candidates who have passed 12th but have not completed their graduation or couldn't complete their graduation or degree, they form the one part of it. The second part is those candidates who have completed their graduations, degree complete किया है, graduation की bachelor's degree, वो उससे 12th से एक level higher है in terms of funding. Then comes the third जो level है इसमें, that is for masters, जिनकी master's degree है. Now there is another level in this, जहाँ पे funding का जो हिस्सा है वो एक level higher हो जाता है. That is for professionals who have got a specific professional or technical degree, irrespective of whether masters or bachelors. This professional degree is engineering. Anyone who has done engineering, anyone who has done maybe some MBBS candidates, BDS. We come into MBA candidates who have done MBA, LLB. तो जिनकी प्रोफेशनल डिग्री है, प्रोवाइडेड, नाउ इसमें भी एक क्राइटेरिया आता है, तो उनके लिए जो लोन अमाउंट है वो एक हायर लेवल पे जाता है। अब मैं वो बता दूं आपको, 12th पास कैंडिडेट्स, द लोन अमाउंट कैन बी अप टू 12 लाख, अप टू 12 लाख। इट्स नॉट दैट 12 लाख विल बी प्रोवाइडेड। अगर उसकी बिजनेस एक्टिविटी it will suffice with an amount of 4 lakh rupees, we will provide only 4 lakh rupees. Now, if his business activity needs 14 lakh rupees, we cannot provide 14 lakh. We can provide at the maximum of 12 lakh rupees for 12th pass candidates. Then the second level is graduation, who have done a bachelor's degree. For those candidates, the maximum funding we can provide through Youth Startup Loan Scheme is 15 lakh rupees. Maybe I am a graduate candidate I applied for a loan, and my activity demands a loan amount of 8 lakh rupees. So it's not I will be provided 8 lakh rupees. I will be it's not that I will be provided 15 lakh rupees. I will be provided only 8 lakh rupees because my activity demands only 8 lakh rupees. If a candidate has me, I being a candidate, if my business activity asks me that my funding or my financing should be 18 or 19 lakh rupees, JK India cannot provide me 18 or 19 lakh rupees because my qualification is graduate. So the maximum they can provide me is 15 lakh rupees. Okay, this is for graduates. Now masters, excuse me. Now for masters degree candidates, their maximum capex is 18 lakh rupees. So being a master's, I applied for a loan. My business activity demands a loan of 9 lakh rupees. I will be provided 9 lakh rupees. My business activity demands a loan amount of 22 lakh or 24 lakh rupees. I won't be provided that much of amount. I will be provided at a maximum of 18 lakh rupees. Now for professionals who have a professional degree, now here is a little, you need to listen because you all are professional degree, uh, doing professional degree. Engineering is a professional degree. So you concentrate on this part. I being an engineering student, I have done civil engineering, completed my bachelor's degree in civil engineering. I go to JKEDI, opt for a loan. I will be provided a maximum of 20 lakh rupees. Maximum of 20 lakh rupees. Provided, there is a condition, provided my business activity is related to my field of expertise, my field of study. If I want to start something, some kind of an, suppose, manufacturing unit, which is not my domain specialization. I am bachelor's degree holder in civil engineering, but I want to start a manufacturing activity. I will be treated as a normal graduate, normal bachelor degree, wherein the maximum capex will be 15 lakh rupees. Now, if I am a civil engineering degree holder and I want to start an architecture firm or a construction firm, I'm eligible for 20 lakh rupees, a maximum capex of 20 lakh. Now, similar is same is the case with other mechanical engineering students or electrical engineering students. So similarly, now this is youth startup loan scheme. Now we shall go for this third scheme. Okay, for these two schemes, NMDFC, National Minorities Development Financial Corporation, the funding through them, or uh, youth startup loan scheme. The funding will be done through JK, Jammu Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute. It is JKEDI who will, provide the finances to these applicants who opt for these two schemes. The third scheme, similar to some extent to youth startup loan scheme, is seed capital fund scheme. Seed capital fund scheme. Okay. Before seed capital fund scheme, I give some knowledge about seed capital fund scheme. I shall clarify here that for these two schemes, Youth Startup Loan Scheme and National Minorities Development Financial Corporation, the scheme through National Minorities Development Financial Corporation, the rate of interest is 6%. Simple interest of 6% in Youth Startup Loan Scheme. In National Minorities NMDFC scheme, there is a maximum of either 8% or 6%. That depends on the income of that कैंडिडेट थ्रू देयर फैमिली, जो पेरेंट्स हैं उनकी इनकम क्या है या उस कैंडिडेट की इनकम कितनी है, उस पर डिपेंड होता है कि जो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है 6% या 8% लगेगा. यूथ स्टार्टअप लोन स्कीम में 6% सिंपल इंटरेस्ट. अब हम आते हैं सीड कैपिटल फंड स्कीम पे. सीड कैपिटल फंड स्कीम इज अ स्कीम of our own administration, our own government, that means state government, erstwhile state government, now union territory. In this scheme there are two parties involved in this scheme. One is JK, Jammu Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute, and the second party is Jammu and Kashmir Bank. this scheme is almost similar to youth startup loan scheme, but there are little variations. Those variations, I give you an idea of those variations. Number one is that the loan amount in this scheme increases for technical graduates, professional degree holders, and other candidates for master's degree holder as well. And there is one more thing, that in this scheme there are two components for the funding part. One component is provided by Jammu Kashmir Entrepreneurship Development Institute, JKEDI, and the second component is provided by Jammu and Kashmir Bank. So that is the reason why two parties are a part of this, form this scheme. What happens is, I go to JKEDI, opt for an funding through seed capital fund scheme. My case is approved. The moment I fulfill my documentation, छोटी सी वो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन होती है, जब अप्रूव हो जाता है केस, उसके बाद एक छोटी सी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रोवाइड करनी होती है. उसके बाद JKEDI sends the case to JK Bank along with a 35% of the project cost, the amount of the project cost. That means 35% of the amount of project cost. Along with that, it sends the file to JK Bank, wherein the candidate, me as a candidate, approaches JK Bank, my concerned JK Bank branch, which I have already mentioned while filing the form. So I go there, opt for this scheme. There are some formalities they ask for from the candidate, because they are providing that 65% of the project cost. So the moment I complete those formalities, the bank will disburse the amount into my account. 65% of the amount will be provided by JK Bank. The remaining 35% of the project cost will be funded by JKEDI. For this 35%, the candidate doesn't need to pay any interest. This is interest free. The remaining 65% is to be paid back to JK Bank, and they charge some interest on it. The rate of interest depends on their base rate. Whatever the base rate of JK Bank remains at that time, they add 0.5% to that base rate, and that will be your interest amount, interest rate. Now, coming back to the funding part, in this scheme, this is also a qualification based scheme, and for professional degree holders, professional qualification holders, there is a different amount. That is, for 10 plus 2 candidates, there is 12 lakh rupees amount, similarly as it is for youth startup loan scheme. For simple graduates, the loan amount and the maximum loan amount can be provided up to 15 lakh rupees. Similarly, the way it is for youth startup loan scheme. Now, for master's degree holders, the loan amount is not 18 lakh rupees, the way it was for youth startup loan scheme. So for professional degree holders, earlier you had in youth startup loan scheme, the maximum capex that can be provided to a candidate was 20 lakh rupees. Here it is 28 lakh rupees 50,000. 28 lakh and lakh rupees 50,000. Okay, so now there comes two parts into it. This clear till now? Now, similarly, in youth startup loan scheme, the professional benefits could be taken only when I opt the business activity that is related to my field of study. If I, being an suppose degree holder in MBBS, I have done MBBS, suppose, and then I opt for a restaurant. I want to open a restaurant. Then this activity, this special treatment for professional degree holders doesn't hold for me. I'll be treated as a normal graduate, wherein the capex is 15 lakh rupees. I being an law graduate, and then I opt for establishment of a school or a study center, then that special treatment of a professional degree doesn't apply to me. I'll be treated as a normal graduate. Now, if I've done uh, say MTech or BTech in any activity, say BTech in electronics and communication, and then I want to start some showroom of maybe mobile showroom. Maybe that way my activity is related to my study of professional degree. So that way I'll be treated in the category of professional degree, जहाँ पे कैपेक्स है 28,50,000, जिसमें 35% जो कि है 10,50,000 के आसपास, वो JKEDI प्रोवाइड करेगा. ये मैक्सिमम कैपेक्स है. अब इसमें क्या है, जो रिमेनिंग 18 लाख रुपीस है वो प्रोवाइड करेगा जेके बैंक. अब यहाँ पे एक चीज है, मैंने जैसे कहा था कि जो यूथ स्टार्टअप लोन स्कीम है, वहां पे अगर मेरा लोन अमाउंट है, बीइंग ए ग्रेजुएट, नॉर्मल ग्रेजुएट, मेरा लोन अमाउंट है एट द मैक्सिमम 15 लाख आई कैन गेट. अब अगर मेरा प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट 18 लाख रुपीस है, जेके इंडिया कैन नॉट फंड मी 18 लाख, दे कैन प्रोवाइड मी एट द मैक्सिमम 15 लाख रुपीस. अब सीड कैपिटल फंड स्कीम में क्या बेनिफिट है, अगर मैं यही चीज जेके बैंक के पास जाता हूं, मेरा लोन प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट है 18 लाख रुपीस, जेके ईडीआई के हिसाब से मैं एलिजिबल हूं, आई एम एलिजिबल ओनली अप टू 15 लाख रुपीस. नाउ दिस 15 लाख रुपीस में दो कंपोनेंट्स होंगे. एक कंपोनेंट होगा जेके ईडीआई वाला, वेर इन 4 लाख रुपीस, 5 लाख रुपीस will be provided by JKEDI, and the remaining 10 lakh rupees will be provided by JK Bank. अब now among out of those 18 lakh rupees, 5 lakh JKEDI देगा, तो बचता है 13 लाख, 13 lakh rupees remains from the 18 lakh rupees. Now it is the discretion, 10 lakh तो देगा ही देगा JK Bank, जो remaining 3 lakh है इसमें, that is the discretion of JK Bank. They can provide, and in most of the cases they do provide with a अगर loan amount ज़्यादा नहीं है, वो दे देते हैं वो 3 लाख रुपए. So I don't suffer. I, as an budding entrepreneur, I don't suffer because my requirement was 18 lakh rupees, but as per the scheme, I was only eligible for 15 lakh rupees. Now here, JK Bank, that is the benefit in seed capital fund scheme. ये 3 स्कीम है जो हमारे पास हम आपको ऑफर कर सकते हैं if you opt for entrepreneurship as your career option. So that's, I believe, from our side. Anyone having any kind of, before we complete this session, anyone having any confusion about any scheme, he can ask this question. Meanwhile, there are few.
Students, please ask.
Sir, I have a query that's completely away from this scheme.
Just hold on a moment, Sham. Just hold on a moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the schemes thing was quite clear, but I have something which was, I guess, off the topic, but that is relevant to EDI only. If I will be an engineering graduate by next year. So now I intend to get into some entrepreneurship, start up a venture of my own. But I'm not a venture of my own, but I'm not very much clear about the line of activity.
Okay.
What should I go on, be it a particular professional thing? Is there any kind of program where JKEDA or similar kind of agency can help us out, counsel the budding entrepreneurs at what field of activity they should opt or so?
Okay.
For the ones who are quite confused selecting the stream.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sham, I got your question. I understood your concern. though if you want to opt for any kind of a business activity, I don't think any individual or any organization, any entity in our country at least, will exactly tell any budding entrepreneur where they should go. It's like, mm, when any individual chooses his career option, there are his close ones, his near and dear ones, especially his parents, maybe his friends, who guide any individual in choosing his career. But then same part applies. जो मैंने पहले कहा था कि there are two ways of choosing one's career. अब यहाँ पे क्या, this is a tricky situation for any entity if they opt. अगर कोई entity ऐसी सर्विस प्रोवाइड करे कि मैं एक एंटरप्रेन्योर हूँ, मैं चूज करना मैं जाना चाहता हूँ एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप के लिए, then but I don't know where I should go. I don't think this is a tricky situation for those entities who might provide services of such kind. क्योंकि अगर मैं decided नहीं हूँ, then I go to, suppose this is only for an example purpose, JKEDI. If I go to JKEDI, asking them that I am not decided about what activity I should choose, can you help me on this? I don't think, as I said, any entity can help you on that, because अगर मैं JKEDI के पास गया और JKEDI ने मुझे सपोज गाइड किया कि आप जाएं, आपने एक्टिविटी की है, so you have studied engineering, civil engineering में किया है, you go for civil engineering, any activity, construction business में आप जाएं. But then what is the guarantee that I will succeed in construction business? You try to understand. It's not necessary that I won't succeed, but what is the guarantee that I'll succeed in that business? And if unfortunately, the business, as advised by the agency, if it doesn't succeed, then who should I blame? Shall I blame the agency who guided me in choosing the business activity, or should I blame myself because I couldn't follow that activity properly? So I don't think in this case, yes, जैसे आपने कहा, as much I know and जितना हमें पता है, जो knowledge है, there is no institution जहाँ पे भी आप जाएंगे, no one will exactly tell you कि आप इस activity में जाएं, because then the responsibility lies on that agency. So yes, you can opt for 2-3 agencies, you can opt for 2 or 3 activities. That is where entrepreneurship comes into play. कि आप किस activity में जाना चाहते हैं. No doubt we will guide you. We can guide you, but the business activity needs to be chosen by the candidate. It has to be chosen by the candidate. Maybe I have 2-3 business activities. I would suppose, for an example purpose, I have an idea of starting a restaurant. And other things, they'll dig deep into, my knowledge, कि किस चीज में कितनी knowledge है आपको. Then they will study कि restaurant start करने में, या mobile store start करने में, या coaching institute start करने में का scope क्या है. What is the scope? जहाँ पे मैं activity start करना चाहता हूँ, वहाँ पे scope कितना है. It's not that I start a restaurant in a place wherein tourist doesn't visit. So that way we can help, or for that matter, every institute will help you. Every institution supporting entrepreneurs will help you. But then to give you exact idea of what you should start, I don't think that anyone will help you on that.
It is you only.
Hello?
Neeraj ji?
Yes, sir. Any more queries from the students? Well, I don't think there are any more queries. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. for sparing time, for your valuable time, and guiding our students in how to choose, how to become entrepreneurs. As you know, that today getting a job is much more difficult. So the only option is that one should start his own venture. And you guided our students. So we are very thankful to you, sir.
Sorry, Neeraj, I would like to excuse you here. I would like to interrupt you. It's not difficult. If one opts to, go for a job, it's not difficult to get a job. But yes, the probability of getting is not
Very
that
less.
much. Yeah.
Yes.
It's not that much.
Reason being, there are so, as you said, there are so many graduates which are passing that it is very difficult that everyone should get a government job.
Hmm.
So one has to come out of that thing. Mindset, that mindset is killing the future of our future generations, that they will get a government job and they start doing nothing.
Yes, that
So
there's
only few will get the job. Rest have to build their own career.
yes, and I would again like to interrupt you here. Wasting time on getting a job will yield the candidates nothing. But yes, if they have decided that they should go for a job, then they have to work really hard for it.
Exactly, sir.
And
Exactly.
number two, that is very important, that they should keep a time limit. Suppose within the next 2 years or within the next 3 years, if
If
I
they
get
get
a
a job.
job, that is very good for me. If I won't get a job, the second option should be there.
Exactly, sir. Exactly. And
Yes.
what I think that the time has come that one should always have a second option.
Yeah, of
You have
course.
rightly said that one can spend 2 or 3 years doing something.
At the maximum, yes, at the maximum. One cannot stay there for 10 years or 5 years waiting for a government job. And in the
Because
meantime, lose
this is
other
for the
opportunities.
yes, sir, definitely, sir. And this is why I have seen my senior students, those students which have passed for the last 3 to 4 years, most of them have got frustrated now,
Oh,
as they are as they are doing nothing. They started preparing the exams and all that, but nothing happened. And now they are doing nothing. And so whenever they meet me, I always ask them what you are
yeah,
doing these days. And
yeah,
the reply
Neeraj ji,
is,
I would.
sir अभी कुछ नहीं, sir अभी कुछ
Oh,
नहीं, अभी सोच रहे हैं, अभी ये करेंगे, अभी वो करेंगे. So that means that way they lose that opportunity.
yeah, of course. And Neeraj ji,
You
I
should
would,
have a time
if you
frame.
come,
This
if
is
you
a
if
good
you come in
guidance from
contact
your
with,
good self to the students, that they should plan their future. If they want a government job, that's good. But at the
but
same
within a
time,
time limit, within a time limit.
yes sir, that
And
यही सीख आपकी तरफ से मेरी तरफ से बच्चों के लिए मेन यही है कि आप अपने लाइफ को प्लान करिए. जब लगे आपको कि अब कुछ नहीं हो रहा है, तो एज आपकी अच्छी है, यंग हो, एनर्जेटिक हो, you should utilize that time and becoming your entrepreneurs, a good entrepreneur.
yeah, and I would like to add here one thing, that in terms of age, देखा गया है कि जो यंग इंडिविजुअल्स होते हैं, कैंडिडेट्स होते हैं, दे हैव हायर रेट ऑफ गेटिंग इनटू सक्सेस इन इफ दे चूज बिजनेस एज एन ऑप्शन, बिकॉज उनकी जो वो एनर्जी लेवल है, दैट रिमेन्स ऑन अ हायर साइड.
Yes sir, yes sir.
So number one. नंबर टू, नीरज जी, बिकॉज यू केम, आपने मुझे बताया कि ये आपके जो एक्स पास आउट स्टूडेंट्स हैं, दे आर not able to get a job. Please guide them to get in contact with JKEDI. We can help them in establishing some kind of business activity for them.
Definitely sir.
Yes.
I will guide them, and if they start their entrepreneur, I will be the happiest man on this planet.
We will handhold them and guide them properly.
Thank you sir. Thank you sir.
Yeah.
Thank you for your help and suggestion.
Thanks, Neeraj ji.
Thank you sir. Thanks a lot for sparing time, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks,
Thanks.
Yuvraj ji. I'm
Kuldeep ji.
highly
Thank you.
thankful to you. Highly thankful.
Again, I should say, I'm extremely sorry that I couldn't connect on time.
No problem,
No worries, sir.
We can
The
understand.
time is ours.
Thanks.
Thank you sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks. Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye.
रॉबिन जी क्लोज करिए अब।
नीरज आपको